You can't make today up, honestly. So I pulled in the Raglan services. I stopped in this baby here as well. I know it's for coaches, but obviously because I'm wide. And Vosa was well, the DVSA was on the left when I pulled in. I thought to myself, I'd pull out here out the way. I'm not in their way then and everything, and obviously it's a bit easier for me to pull out, like, innit? So as I got out, lo and behold, there was a police bike behind me. And I said to him, I said, oh, if you don't mind, I said, I'm all yours in a bit. I said, but I just really need to go to the toilet and bust it. No problem, he said. So I went into the toilet, I came back out, and we spun around here now and then just went up by the DVSAs up there. So they checked literally everything, done printouts and everything like that, and, you know, clarified a few things with me and everything. And, you know, like with my weights, you know, we got a weight here showing I'm 60.6 ton in weight with this machine on. And, you know, we went through everything, and yeah, he said you should be proud, because obviously, you know, more times than not when they pull these in, you get stopped. You know, when they stop these, it's always something wrong, like, and like you said with yourself, now everything's good. So he said no problem. And then as I was walking back, I quickly came back to this spot then to go and get a Greg's. And as I came back, I met Mr. and Mrs. Evans. They came up, and obviously he watches a YouTube channel, so a big shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Evans. It's very nice to meet you. Yeah, I love that sort of thing, you know what I mean? So if you do see me out on the road, you know, definitely come up and have a chat to me, like, you know what I mean? I'm not going to bite, you know what I mean? I'm a friendly chap, like. So yeah, that was really nice as well, like, you know, so it was nice. Yeah, that's why I had to record, like, so it was like really nice, especially to meet a fan, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, right, let's crack on, finish this break off, and then we crack on in. Welcome along to another episode. We're just leaving the customer's site now, and we're going to go up to Immingham Docks with this A25 on. So we're quite lucky with this one because we're under width, so we're not over width, and we're underweight as well, so we're around about 43 ton, which is ideal because it means that we're not running on a movement order, which means that we're not subject to all the restrictions of a movement order would be. So we can go any way that we want, and we don't have to worry about embargoes either, so it's all a bonus with this one. So ideal. So what we're going to do, we're going to go across the old bridge, I think up the M5, and then just head up. Oh, I'm not going to get all the way, just find the services en route and stop it for the night. And that is the plan, and then we'll make our way tomorrow to go and tip it off in. Nice easy move this one is. So ideal. So we'll see how we get on. Catch back up with you in a bit. So we'll just come past the estate now, we'll come out and head towards the old bridge then, as we can go over it because we're not over the weight restriction. See, it still looks nice at the back, but it makes a hell of a difference with these. Don't have to worry about these restrictions. Right, let's crack on. Right, so we just passed Hopwood Park. I'm really hitting much traffic, nothing really to report. However, I did have a phone call off the insurance company, and I had to laugh. They said I got a Volvo C70, so it's nothing special, just, you know, hardtop convertible, like 2.4 D5, you know what I mean, diesel, you know, nothing compared to what I drive on a day-to-day basis. And she said, oh, your renewal quote for this year is £1,700. Would you like to renew it? I was like, no, you can forget about that. They said you got no chance. You know what I mean? That's like £1,200 more than what it should be, like, isn't it? And she said, oh, I'll leave you think about it. No, it's definitely not happening. You don't need to think about it. Just don't worry about it. You don't need to renew that. I don't know where they make their prices up, like, you know what I mean, but I can guarantee you that it's nowhere near that much to insure that car, like. They must think I'm 21 and need a black box, like. go and watch my YouTube, see what I do for a living, and then come back to me and say there's £1,700. Yeah, right up, no worries. £1,700. I don't even do that much mileage in it either. Gotta laugh. Anyway, yesterday was a bit of an interesting day. It turned out to be very interesting, to be honest with you. A few things happened yesterday. Firstly, I get stopped by Vosa up by Raglan, the DVSA, the DVSA and the police. So there's quite a few of them around, asked me a load of questions, I should say. Give me a thorough check on the vehicle, and obviously my tachograph and everything like that, my documents, and I'm pleased to say that I came out all okay. You know, he said that I was an inspiration to the industry and I should be proud of myself. He said because normally when the heavy haulage goes in, it's normally, you know, something to do with paperwork, or, you know, I mean, it's you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and they normally could pick up on something. Like, anyway, with me, I was all okay, so that was good news. That was a little positive thing. And then I pulled away from there, and I stopped then just around the corner in the same services. We just pulled out their way, and I thought I'll go in and get a coffee now, and from Greg's, and a cup of coffee and a bacon roll. I'll have quarter of an hour now before I carry on the next. I've been with them for over an hour. I came back out, and it was this couple was outside by the truck, and then he said to me, he asked me, "Oh, are you the one who does the YouTube videos?" I was like, "Yeah," and he said that he watched my videos and everything. So that was really nice. It was nice to meet a couple of people which watch the videos, like, you know what I mean. So that was Mr. and Mrs. Smith. So a big shout out to you if you're going to be watching again. Just watching that Merc and see what he was going to do. He's got to give way to me, not me give way to him, see. So yeah, it was really nice to catch up with a couple of people which watch my videos, like, you know what I mean, and they were really nice people as well, like. So firstly, thank you very much for watching, and a shout out to you as well, like, you know, I'm hopeless with names. I really am, like, you know what I mean. I go through a list of names to get through my pets and the wife and the animals, like, you know, the animals, the wife and the kids, obviously. So yeah, I'll go through a list of names. So I apologise, I can't remember your first names. Oops, I should have written it down. I am honestly hopeless with names. So I think the only ones I permanently can remember is my siblings and my parents, like. So right, so we carry on. We go up. It wouldn't surprise me that in about 3 or 4 miles we'll have a bit of traffic, because it's 10 to 4 now, which is about that rush time, a sort of hour coming into embargo time. But it's not a problem for us because we've got an A25 on, which means we're underweight and underwidth plant speed, and we don't need to worry about the embargo, so that's a good thing. Otherwise we would be pulling in and parking up now and waiting for the embargo to lift. Or we could press on, and I got a funny feeling we're good at traffic. What's happening with these two? Well, I didn't even make the split and it's queuing already. Sounds about right, doesn't it? Oh well. Didn't even drink my coffee. If I knew it was going to be this bad, I would have pulled in the Hilton Park and made a brew. Oh well. Yeah, so we were on stop for a little bit there. Not much. A couple of minutes or so, and then we started moving again. We've been alright since. Now we're coming into the roadworks, we're starting to slow down a bit, which is to be expected. I'm making a new junction up here, I'm not sure what for, where there's going to take, it's in between 5 and 6, so where there's going to take traffic off to ease off for the NEC or the airport, I don't know. Where there's going to bypass that and then go in towards the city, so then the normal city traffic don't have to deal with the NEC and the airport traffic. There's going to be a direct link into the airport. who knows? Well, somebody does though, otherwise they wouldn't be building it, didn't they? So they're slowing us down to 40 mile an hour, yet we can't come into roadworks in less than a mile, which is 50 mile an hour. Really thought this one through, haven't they? Well, I've changed that to 50 now. These managed motorways on the M42 never really worked. The only good thing therefore is notifying you that there's something up ahead. But other than that, they're not the best. And we're coming back to a stop again. I don't know why people, they join on. I don't know why they is he indicating a change of lane, or has he just got his indicator on? I think he's just got it on, he's not attempting to move over. Surely you can notice that green flashing light on the dash and the tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Beats me sometimes by how the indicators run. So we got just coming up by West Midlands sort of area, Donington Park, Lockington, that sort of junction, like A50 junction, which we've just gone past, and apparently we got 10 minutes delayed, like, so we're just plodding on down the road, yeah, and then we'll merge across now. The joys of the traffic, innit? Joys of the traffic. What we'll do, see, just to reduce the effect of us joining this traffic now, we'll judge ourselves with the speed. We'll try to bring it down and match it. So I'm going to go a little bit slower than what we are, and then we'll put the indicator on. And then everybody comes to a stop, so that screws that idea out the window, doesn't it? This car's letting us across anyway, but we'll hold the lane a second, as it's another one behind us, so we'll come across slowly. Otherwise this van should realise that he's got to come across as well. Car. Foot down, foot down. And slow traffic again. Forgot the record again on the way in the Woodall. Literally just got here in Woodall services now, so I'm literally quarter of an hour underneath my 13. So I'm going to call it a day here. I'm going to go in and have a shower, and then we'll crack on tomorrow. So let's see how we get on. But yeah, we haven't done too bad. I think driving wise we're on 8.5 hours, something like that. So yeah, call it a day now. There's no point pushing on any further because I'm due a break, and we're not really going to get much further than this, even if I think so. We just a couple of hours drive in the morning and then we'll tip this off. So it's 8:25. Right, catch up in the morning. It's morning time. A bit of a stretch. Right then, so now I'm going to put oil in this because it's just checked the oil and it's saying I need oil, so I'll put oil in this. I'm going to check all the tyres, do my first use check, and then we're good to go. So we'll crack on with that now, and I'm going to drop my rubbish in the bin as well. So yeah, then we'll carry on up to Immingham where we'll get this off in the docks. But first let's go do what we got to do. Right then, let's start our checks. We'll check just over half in. It's empty to full on the dipstick is actually 1 gallon. 4 just under 5 litres. But we'll check under half in just in case we need a bit of oil for something else. I'm going to fill that back up when I get back to the yard then at some point. So I've still got some on me. Yeah, so our oil level now should say that it's okay. It's not going to be full up on the dipstick, but on the dash, I don't know if you can see it. When I go into my menu, check oil level, it should just come up as okay. So it doesn't give you a gauge, which is annoying. It is what it is. So we can start that engine now, as we know we're not running on the minimum of oil. Close the sunroof. I don't like sleeping in too much of a hot cab. Make sure our shades are to hand. We've got a morning sun and we're going to be travelling in an easterly direction. You're only down to 1 set of pumps, well 2 set of pumps. So if you had your fuel tank on the right side, you couldn't fill up it. Looks like somebody's gone through the pumps. That's quite regular, these services, somebody hitting the pumps. Well done mate, well done. Don't worry, you just had a giveaway line that you just flew out of. Wait for this car to pass and then we have space to pull out. Go. Now you can see with the sun in front of us how bright it is when we head into an easterly direction. So we just come off on a M18 onto the M180. We just about to join it now, and then we're going to follow this pretty much all the way now to Immingham. .36 miles. So far it says we're away on the signs. We just come off the bypass now, because obviously the motorway ends and comes onto a bypass then. So we're just heading in towards Immingham. I think the last time I was up here was I went to Volvo's, but I can't remember the last time I went into the docks. That's got to be close on 10 years ago. Easy. So as you can see, we're coming into a bit more of a built up area now. You've got the refinery there on the left. I don't know if you can hear that. But it was sirens. I think they're being tested. Sirens going off there. I hope they're being tested, aren't they? Reassuring. previous here doing checks up here. Oh, bumps. That long ago since I was up here last, I can't even remember any of this. Yeah, see him on the entrance bit. Follow this road in, past all the coal fields there. That train that we passed obviously comes into here as well. There was Drax carriages on it, so it won't be long before it's approaching in. No, it's definitely, I don't remember any of this. Don't remember any of it at all. So I don't think I've been down this one, on this particular one. C2 HF go to lane 2. I do remember this actually, because I remember that bit. So we gotta go into lane 2. And see him in the office. Get a wait now. And then she should be there. And we'll see that. Right then, let's go and see up. So I gotta come down here, go as far as I can, turn left. That Drax, as you see there, that train, that goes to the Drax power station, that does, so it collects wood chips from here, or wood pellets, and takes them over to Drax, and well, it incinerates them to make electricity. It used to be coal fired, but then they use renewable products now instead. So that's the train that we seen earlier on as well, was coming from Drax. So it comes in here, grabs it, and then goes goes to Drax Power Station. That was a bit of an ordeal, there's one to remember. I was thinking I have been there before. I haven't. I've been somewhere else on the docks, which had a similar sort of setup. Where you had to pull into the bays to pull in, but to be honest with you, unless I go there again, but that's the memory I had in my head, which I thought was there. But they did have the bays to pull into, but the one I went to was a lot bigger than that, you know what I mean? So we got there in the end though. We got the machine off. See, everything's noted now for next time. That's the main thing. So we'll come up to these docks over these speed ramps, which are a bit harsh. I've still got the ring of wife back yet. She rang me on the way in, like. But, yeah, the machine's off. That's all done. Just go to the scanners here now. So we go straight on. Up to the roundabout, an exit, and that's us done by here. We make our way down to Dorking Head then. So first of all, I need to pull into the lay-by and make myself a brew. That's the most important thing. Let's get out these docks first. Oh no, sorry, the most important thing is to ring the wife back. So we got to go down to Dorking Head, which won't be on this episode, it may be on the next episode. We'll see how we get on. Here now. Yeah, so thank you all very much for watching. We'll call it an end on this episode. So the Dorking Head, maybe the next couple of jobs I do I'll probably put on a next episode. Now we'll see, more than likely, but that'll probably be Friday's episode, so tune in for that one. Thank you very much for watching. If you stuck it this far, well done, thank you very much, really appreciate it. And don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, the usual things. And until next time, goodbye.